Hi, I'm Jason Matthews, owner of Matthews Painting Company near Warsaw, Indiana. We continue our tutorial videos that we show all of our new employees who we train to become professional painters. This is a video, our fourth ladder video, on how to set up and use the little giant ladder, which we refer to these back here. This one has seen better days for sure. It's been around probably 10 plus years. This is a Werner style little giant. We still call it a little giant even though it is not, but they're all very, very similar. So I'm going to go through a setup on these really quickly. These are considered step ladders and extension ladders. However, we really just like to use them for step ladders for different sizes. They're a little more rigid. They're also very good in stairways because you can get one side to extend further than the other. But the first thing you do is you pop these two pins right here like that. You can see how they just popped out, and then you'll be able to open this up. Now you want to make sure that these actually go back and lock. So as I extend this out, watch those top pins. See how those went back? Now we're locked. Sometimes if they're not lubricated, we do like to put white lithium grease on there that we keep in our storage area. You do have to kind of knock them in or just move this a little bit. You can see how there's a little play in this actual side here. Sometimes you have to do that if it's on a bind and make sure those pins are locked in. Now, you can use this height right here. You would climb this very similar how I was showing you on the extension ladder videos if you watched those before this video. You also want to make sure that you're no higher than this position here. I always like those top rungs so that you can actually rest up against something for a little bit added safety. If you need this little giant to go higher, that's what these side pins here are for. So on this model, you just hit there and you can raise up. Now you could go 1, 2, 3, 4 more feet if you wanted to, but we're just going to stop here for the sake of time. And I had to hit that in, as you see, and now that is locked in. And then I can come over here and do the same thing. Lift up. Make sure those are pushed in there. And notice you have a little bit of play here. I usually like to make sure I'm fully extended like that because the ladder can shift. So once you have your little giant ladder or even any general step ladder, take the side you're going to climb up against. Now watch this bottom here. Do you see how it went about 6 inches? Now that ladder is going to be more stable when you go up it. What I'd also like to show you on this little giant ladder, I'm going to bring this step over here. This is a 300-pound rating step or a platform that you can actually stand on. It just goes on both rungs here. Now it could also go on a single rung. It doesn't matter if it's a double or a single, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on a double. It goes over the top and all the way in. You can ignore these. These are if you want to use that for a different application, which we're not going to discuss. But if you could step back, I'm going to show you how to climb up a little giant ladder using the 300-pound rating platform. You climb up just like you would a regular ladder. Now just treat this as you would a ladder rung. Put all your weight on it just like this. Step up and over. Now you kick it back with your foot. And you've got your 300-pound platform that you can actually work off of so you're not standing on ladder rungs all day. It's also a little safer, especially if it's a dewy morning or if we're actually using this ladder for pressure washing. Now to actually come back down the ladder, you're going to go 1 rung above, kick it in, and then just treat it as you would a ladder rung coming down the ladder like so. To close these up, it's a little high to reach up there, so I'm going to go ahead and lower this. Pop the pins on both sides. I'll pop these, push it in, and then you've got it completely locked and at its lowest position. Now notice this one has rollers on it. They are very heavy ladders. So this one you could actually go down and roll. That does not work too good in stone. Well, the best way to carry these ladders is to get under it like this and use your legs and carry the ladder like this, because they are very heavy. So that's just a basic tutorial of the Little Giant. This here I didn't have a chance to show you, almost forgot about it, but these newer brands of Little Giant actually have adjustable legs so that you can level it on the ground. You can see how that goes in different lengths. You've got that on both sides so you can level the leg. On the older ones, you've got something like this. That would go on this style here as a leg leveler. They're a bit archaic, but we still have them and they're very, very safe. And the only difference with these ladders here, the Werner style and the older Little Giant, is the pins just look a little different. So if you want to do a quick close-up, the pins just look different. They still go in and out. These pins up here only have 2 instead of the 4 pins, which are still safe. And then that's the same with the ladder down here. There's no difference. The actual pins up here and the ones that go in the rungs are the same on both these styles. For more information, you can contact us at matthewspainting.com or call us at 574-834-3575.